body shaping, where we have a body split routine for you to set up today. Today's class, we're focused on chest, back, and triceps. So kind of a pull between two pushes. All right, so chest, back, tricep. A few things you'll want to gather today for today's routine. Just a couple simple household items that'll get you through this. Really three. You're going to need maybe 2 to 4 gallon jugs. Okay, so you'll want something for some type of resistance if you don't have dumbbells. If you have dumbbells, use them. Weights, they're great. You're going to need a chair, guys. I have a chair over here. I think you guys can see that. You've got a chair, and you'll need a towel for today's routine. We're going to do one of these lying pull downs where we lay on the floor, kind of get those erectors engaged, the lower back, and then squeeze the lats. So we've done those in the past. It's been a little while, but we're going to do those today. Now there are also, so there's 3 items. There's also 3 optional items, guys, that you don't have to have, but if you want to use them, we can incorporate into the routine. Tubing, guys, I have some tubing here. I know a lot of people have tubing at home. Guys, if you don't have tubing, it's not a problem. You don't need to use it, okay? But I've got some tubing. We're going to do a hand tap push-up today. So we've done shoulder taps. We've done tees. This is a little hand tap. Now, what the tubing does it's almost like getting a little bit of a fly motion with that tubing. So you can anchor the tubing. Guys, I just tied it to this leg press. I wrapped it around a couple times and then fed it through the handle. Just fed this right through the handle. And now I've got this set up so it's not super long. Hey guys, you could tie that to a couch leg, maybe a table. Guys, it needs to be a little bit bigger table, not a little table. You don't want to move it across the room. But something that's fairly sturdy, and you can just anchor that, guys, and it works great for this exercise we're going to do today. If you need more weight than what the gallon jugs provide, we really use this backpack quite a bit. In fact, I'm wearing out the straps on the shoulder straps, but the backpack just allows you to put more weight in there. So you could books, paper, old weight plates, multiple gallon jugs. We'll be using that for our one-arm rows today. We use that a lot for back. Shoulders and chest, they're easy with push-ups and different types of push-ups, and pulling is a little harder. You need like a pull-up bar. We do the rows. Backpacks work great because your back is pretty strong, so you might need more than what a gallon jug can offer. Also today we've got a couple exercises that I'm going to use a broomstick. And again, guys, the broomstick just allows me to use more than 1 or 2 gallon jugs, and it gives you kind of that straight bar feel. Completely an option. Okay, so if you have a broomstick, that's great. You can slide gallon jugs on them and use them. Today, for example, we've got tricep extensions. I'm going to use it for pullovers. We're going to do pullovers, but you could just use a gallon jug in your hands, okay? Gallon jug in each hand. So, guys, we have got a warm-up. I'll throw that up there so you can see it. We've got 3 exercises. This is like a 5, probably 5 to 8, maybe a little longer. It takes you longer to get through there, but a nice little warm-up, kind of getting the body warm, getting the core engaged somewhat, and then we have 2 sets of our main focus, which is chest, back, and triceps. So let's get started. We got reps today. We're gonna start with a crab leg raise. Guys, I'm gonna get down on the floor. This is really good because it really kind of heats up not only the core and your body temperature, but those triceps. And I know we're not doing shoulders today, but the shoulders, they help with push-ups and things of that nature. So it's really gonna help kind of get everything warmed up. So what I'm gonna do, guys, hands, I'm gonna put my hands, instead of like this, I'm just gonna point them out, and you can vary that a little bit. Okay, so we're going to get up in this crab pose, guys. So we're driving the hips up. I'm going to extend the leg out, and then I'm just going to drive up. 1, 2, 3. Trying to engage the core. 4, 5, 6, about 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we'll come down. Guys, you shake those arms out just a little bit. We'll switch those legs up. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you lean forward slightly, you'll really feel that core. Right, guys, we're right on the floor. I've got some gallon jugs. You could use canned goods too for this. we're gonna do, and we do this frequently on these body splits with chest, we're gonna do a fly crunch, okay? Just makes sense, right? It's chest day. So basically, guys, it's like a T crunch up. We're just gonna add a little bit of weight here. So in my case, guys, I've got the gallon jugs. You could be using dumbbells, canned goods, or you don't have to use anything at all. You can just kind of just do this like T crunch up, okay? So because it's chest day, I'm gonna add a little weight on here. So not only am I gonna get the core really effectively work, especially the upper abs, but I'm gonna get the chest warmed up too, okay? So we're here, guys. It's like a hug. We're gonna come out and then crunch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Exhale as you come up. Really tighten that core. At the top. Exhale. All right. So we'll set these down out of the way. Guys, the next move we've got, we're going to do a T plank. All right. I'm not going to worry about the push-up because we've got several push-ups we're going to do later on in the workout. So we're just going to do these T's. I'll show you. So we're going to get in, good for the core. It's going to warm up the upper body also. So we're here, guys, like so. So I'm just going to raise an arm. I'm going to look up my arm, come down, and then the other side. That's 1. We get about 8 of these. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. And try to go slow and controlled. All right, great job. Okay, so you probably felt that a little bit core, a little bit upper body. Okay, so we have to go with that little warm up again. So let's come back here. We've got the crab leg raise. Here we go. We're up. Triceps, upper body, get a little bit of work here. It's good stuff. All right, let's switch them up. All right, excellent. Guys, I've got the weights here. We're going to our fly crunch. Okay. So I'll grab the weights, 15 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 15. Couple more. Excellent. I'll get these up and out of the way. Guys, I'm just gonna roll over, and we've got those T-planks, 8 each way again. So we're up and just kind of slow and controlled up. So I'll count on the right. 1. Up. 2. Up. 3. Up. All right. All right, guys, that was our warm-up. So hopefully you kind of feel that upper body warmed up, a little bit of core work too. So the next circuit, meat and potatoes, the routine right here. We're gonna do a push-up, hand tap. About 5 to 8 of these. And it's a broad range, guys. If you can do more, that's great. All right, but I know push-ups can be a challenge. You can do these. Tubing is an option, okay? So if you don't have tubing, don't worry about it. So you can do them from a regular push-up position. Guys, you can go to the knees, do your push-up, come up, and then come across and back to the knees, push-up. Or use a chair or bench, okay? If you need to use a chair or bench, maybe you've got some wrist issues, maybe your strength level isn't quite there yet for the regular push-up. Go to the chair or bench if you need to. All right. So guys, we're gonna start this thing off right now. Let me get a drink of water real quick. All right. So guys, if you have tubing, I'm gonna use the tubing today for this, and again, you don't have to use it. In my case, my tubing has a hard plastic handle, which is kind of nice, okay? So it revolves and it feels really nice. And we don't want to use that, so what I'm going to do is just push that forward a little bit, and I'm going to put my hand across here so that now the nylon strap is on my wrist. Hopefully you can see a good picture of that. I don't want to put this in here like this with this hard plastic going against my wrist. So we're just going to spin that, rotate that slightly, and now we're here, okay? Some tubing doesn't have the hard plastic, you don't have to worry about it. So here we go, guys. We're gonna get 5 or so of these. So we're just gonna do a push-up and then bring that hand across. Now the tubing is gonna act like almost like you're doing a fly. So you get a little extra contraction, a little extra something going on up there, all right? So don't have to have it super tight, okay? And you don't need heavy tubing. If you're using tubing, don't need anything real heavy, all right? So I'm gonna try to come fairly straight off of here. So guys, I'm here, all right? And we'll get 5 to 8 of these push-ups, okay? So I'm gonna come down, up, come across, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7. One more, guys. All right, great job, guys. I'll set this down. All right, hey, we just finished those pushes, so we're gonna move to a pull movement. We've got one arm rows. As I mentioned, I've got a backpack loaded with some weight, and that's just give me a little more weight than what a gallon jug can offer. So, guys, if you can hold 1 or 2 gallon jugs in one hand, that works great. Backpack just a little heavier, same thing. So I'll grab this backpack. Guys, make sure when you grab the handle, I have the shoulder strap shortened. I'm gonna grab down low. I'm gonna start with my left arm, so my left leg is out of the way, and we're pulling towards the hip. 1, squeeze that back. 2, keep the back straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze them. One more. All right, we'll set that down, guys. We're trying to keep our breaks to a minimum if we can, so you're trying to move through this. I'm just gonna switch sides here. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, let me set this off to the side. Okay, so now we got the pulls on both sides. Now we have to go back and get those hand taps on the other side, all right? So I'll put my right hand now. If you're using tubing, right hand tubing, so the right hand's gonna be traveling now. Left hand traveled last time. So we'll take tubing. Guys, are trying to match reps if you can with what you did before. Okay, so I think I did 8, so I'll do 8 again here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, great job. And guys, if you have tubing and try this, it works pretty well. Pretty neat. Okay, get this out of here. Guys, we're going to go to another back movement. And we're going to do a pullover, which you could just hold a couple gallon jugs and do this so the arms are straight, but soft at the elbows. All right, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bar, and I'm going to put the handles for the jugs away from me. And I think I'll just start with 3 here. All right, and it's not super heavy, guys, but it'll be a little more than holding one in each hand. Now, the thing you have to watch out for, guys, is there's no collars on a broomstick. So these weights may want to slide, so you want to try to keep an eye on those as you go through this. So let's get around 15 of these pullovers. So I'm going to lay down, and you'll need a little room here because we're going to do a straight arm version rather than bent arm. All right, and I'm just going to grab these like so, guys. I'm going to bring them up. Okay, you have to watch it. So my elbows are going to be soft, but the arms are straight. So I'm basically not locking the elbows. So arms stay pretty straight. We're going to come over, stretch that back, just slightly tap the floor, and then squeeze the back. 1, 2, 3. And I like to keep the elbows out a little bit. So the elbows aren't in, the elbows are out a little, and that's going to help stretch that lat. And I can feel that stretch in the back. One more. Squeeze up. Excellent. We'll come down. Guys, it takes a little getting used to, but you should really be able to feel that as you come out. So again, my elbows, they're kind of out to the point, out to the sides. They're fairly straight, just soft. Okay? So I don't want the elbows like this. Rotate them out, and as you come, you'll really feel that stretch. Those lats, that's what we're trying to focus on. Okay. We're going to use a chair now. Okay? We talked about that in the beginning. I'll just move my towel for just a moment over here. It's kind of already rolled up a little bit. And let's go to a chair bench, and we're going to do this we're gonna do kind of a closer, if you're doing the floor like diamond, and you can go to the floor if you want to, okay? I'm gonna use an incline and get these, and let's get around 10, maybe 15, okay? So I'm gonna go kind of close, almost like a little diamond here, guys, all right? And I'm just gonna come down, 1, 2, so inner chest and triceps, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that should have got the triceps a little bit warmed up and a little chest. So we're going back to the floor, guys. We're gonna do tricep extensions, and it's great because you can kind of use the same little get up that you used for the pullovers. So if you use gallon jugs, you use your gallon jugs. If you do a broomstick, use your broomstick. You use a kettlebell, bar, whatever. Here we go. I'm gonna lay back, and about 15 or so of these. Guys, a little trick with this, I try to mention this all the time. First of all, notice the milk jugs are turned away from me, so the handles are on the other side of me. We did the pullovers, did the same thing. Okay, with these guys, we're gonna basically bring the arms back so there's an angle. We're not straight up and down. Okay, we're angled back. We're gonna come down, drive up, squeeze back the arms, but don't come all the way up where they can relax. So we're angled back. 1, 2, tighten those arms. 3, 4. Straighten them out. Come down slow. And guys, at the top, you're I don't want to say locking your joint, but you're coming all the way up. Tighten the back of the arms, okay? But it's a slow, it's not a snap. And around 15. I'll do 2 more. Set those down. Great job. Okay, we're gonna need the towel for this next one. So we're gonna do, and we've done these in the past. Like I mentioned, it's been a little while. Guys, you're gonna take a towel and you're gonna roll it up. So I've already rolled up part of it, and this is one of those real thick, nice towels. So I'm not gonna roll up all the way. So I've got a comfortable grip on here, and what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna lay on your stomach, and we're gonna mimic a pull down. Okay, so basically, you can start by just laying on the floor. Okay, and we're gonna be maybe just outside shoulder width. Okay, with your grip, overhand grip. Okay, in this case. So what I want to do, guys, is I'm just going to bring my head up slightly and chest off the floor, okay? So the chest is up. So you can kind of feel the lower back tighten a little bit. So you're just engaging those erectors in your lower back. Hands are up. I'm going to drive the elbows down and squeeze. Try to squeeze like under the armpit. 1, 2. Toes are still touching the floor. 3, 4. Hands are off the floor. I know I'm hard to tilt the towel, but I'm floating above. 7. And I'm pulling apart. 8. So I'm pulling apart and then down, squeezing it back. 9. 10. Not too high. Okay. Guys, great job. Okay. I'm gonna move the towel just off to the side again. Guys, get a quick drink if you need it. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water here. Okay. So guys, we need to go through another round of this. All right, so we're gonna go back. If you're using the tubing, we'll go back to tubing. If you're not, no problem. Again, it could be a chair, You keep yourself on the floor with no tubing. All right. So grab this, and try to stay away from the jugs back there. So we'll get about 8 of these. So we're here. Here we go. So, yeah, we'll go over here. Here we go. So we're down. All right, those are great. Woo. Okay, so we're back to some more on rows. So we'll get the back going now. All right. Here we go. 1, 2. All right. Let's switch sides. Squeeze the back. Okay, we'll set this up inside. Okay, hand tap push up, opposite side. Okay, 8 of these. Okay. Sorry, a little sweat. Guys, we're going pullovers next. All right. Remember, elbows come out to the side. Just soft. Squeeze back top. Yeah. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. All right, that was 15. Hopefully you can feel that back. Try to focus on that a little bit. Okay. Next one, guys, we've got those kind kind of close push-ups. And again, I'll use a chair here, guys. You don't have to. And around 10 to 15, okay? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, all right. Whew. Oh. All right, that was 15. We're back down on the floor, so it'll feel good to lay down. And we're actually down for the next 2. Okay? So we're gonna wrap up here on the floor. Let's go tricep extensions now. You should have felt your triceps on the close and a little in your chest, so that makes these a little harder, kind of back to back. All right, so we're gonna remember our form here, guys. All right, so I'm angled back slightly. Focus on those triceps. We're down. 1, 2. Make each rep count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're burning. 11, 12, 13. All right. Woo. Triceps are on fire. Okay, so now guys, we're gonna go to the towel. All right, so I need to grab this towel real quick. Okay, this one takes a little bit of mind to muscle connection here, so you really have to think about what you're trying to do. We're trying to crunch that lat. So when you come down, it's not just driving your arms down, it's squeezing the back as you drive down, so if they have a crunch in the back. All right, and you're gonna work the lower back also, just from your position. So we're here. All right, so shoulder, a little outside the shoulder width, pull out, chest up slightly, toes down. Squeeze in, squeeze the back, crunch the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more for 15. Squeeze it. Back out. All right. Man, guys, once you get those dialed in, you can really feel those lats. It takes a while to get that connection going. Once you have it, man, you feel it every rep. And also, like I mentioned, the lower back is going to stay engaged that whole movement. So, guys, hey, that was our body shaping workout for today. A neat body split workout. I really like body splits. You just really dial in certain muscles and it works great. So this is Gym with Elite Fitness. We are bringing wellness to you.